How's it going, guys? My name is Bobby Ramos, aka Bobby Blends, and I am the owner of the Blended Craft Barber Studios here in Las Vegas and Henderson. When I was in high school, I would actually get haircuts every week, and my mom owned like a seamstress alteration shop in San Diego, and literally 2 stores down was another Filipino-owned barbershop actually called Rogers. Right there in Southeast San Diego, and every week I would get a haircut, but it came to the point where my mom was, paycheck to paycheck, basically just trying to, grow the business and survive and the whole thing. And she was like, son, I can't be paying for your haircuts every week, which was understandable. So basically, I bought the wall clipper kit from Walmart or whatever and started cutting myself, friends and family. For free, just bare necessity, just to survive and just to stay clean every week. And, one thing led to another. Just ended up doing on a weekly basis for me, myself, friends, and family, and just did it on the side, not even as a career, but just as bare necessity. It was a confidence thing, it was just, I love style, fashion, and not more for keeping up with the Joneses, but just keeping up with myself. You just feel different with a fresh cut. So I just felt the need that, you just gotta, it's better to stay ready than to get ready. So I did that through high school, through college, just bare necessity, save some money, whatever, whatnot. And then in my adulthood, I was actually in sales and marketing. So my background is really sales and marketing. Did different things, opened up different business ventures. I was in the timeshare industry when I moved out here 13 years ago in Las Vegas. So it was a grind. Pitching couples on the strip, like literally, making ends meet that way. And then what I realized was timeshare industry is very dependent on tourism. So you're only as good as the tourist market during that time in Vegas, and it's very up and down, especially in the winter. And so what I did was like, I said, hey, let me check out some barber schools out here in Vegas. And at this time in 2017, actually February of 2017, started doing some research, and there was 2 barber schools here at that time. It was Masterpiece Barber College and Nevada's first barber college. They were the first barber college here, and better reviews with Masterpiece. So I went to Masterpiece. I had to wait on the waiting list for 7 months because it was just so backed up. Everyone was trying to be a barber at this time. Oh, even now more so, but then too. So I waited 7 months just to get my things in order, because it was a big transition from timeshare to going to barber school, being a barber and going that whole route, but still providing for 6 kids, my wife, my bills don't stop, right? My bills don't lessen because I want to transition out of, timeshare into a new career. So it was one of those things where it was just like, okay, I had to burn the ships. Let go of that whole career, went to barber school to pursue this. When I enrolled to barber school, I was like, okay, you know what? I want to be a barber because, like most people, right, you want to create your own time. You want to, charge whatever prices you want to do for haircuts. You really don't want a boss. You want to be like an independent contractor, transition from a W-2 to a 1099. And a lot of barbers that I mentor, they don't really mentally understand that transition from being, from getting paid by someone and getting taxed by Uncle Sam and, all these things to transitioning to like, hey, you're 1099 now. You're an independent business owner. And so when I became a barber, I was like, this is cool. I was at 3 different shops, and I was cutting at my house during COVID. So I got to see a lot of different setups, and a lot of different ways of business owners, handled their shops and ran their shops. And so I figured, I take the good with the bad, take all the good stuff I like from these shops and didn't apply, the things I didn't like in all these shops, and just kind of made it our own to our brand today. But that transition it's tricky because a lot of people think, oh, okay, I have a handful of money, or I can cut really good. Let me open up a barbershop. And it's being a barber and being a barbershop owner are 2 different things. They don't even relate. So I just happen to cut my teeth in different business ventures in the past 20 years, right? I just failed forward through the decades to where when we started the Blended Craft Barber Studios, when we started this brand 3 years ago, actually next month, will be 3 years. But when we started the brand 3 years ago, it was pretty much plug and play because, we already had the systems in place. We're already saving yourself time, energy, and money. So all we had to do was just transfer the knowledge in these business ventures and plug it into the barber studios. Blended craft, it can mean a handful of things. It's not just the blending of the hair, right, of the craft. It's more like blending of the community, of different crafts, of different walks of life. And to bring it all together, it's such a dope feeling. And you were here yesterday. You got a little taste of what we do with the community and just networking and, referring people to other businesses, which I totally love to do. And so community over commissions all day, every day. Fade blurry, vision clear. When you open a business, you kind of want to have a slogan or like a saying. And so it took me a minute to really just, what's something catchy, but resonates with the brand and what we do. Right, so fade blurry, we want crispy, blurry, blended haircut, right? And then vision clear. Once your vision is clear, sky's the limit. So fade blurry, vision clear. Well, I'm first generation, so dad was, retired Navy. Mom was like that military wife, right? So wherever we were stationed at, she kind of just, got a gig somewhere around there type thing. She was always a seamstress though. Not till when she was like, I would say in her late 40s, early 50s is when she opened up her business. So which was super dope, right? To do it at that age and be successful at it. But I think just the work ethic and just seeing what they went through to get us here is you got to kind of take advantage of it, so that's what we did. Because after the Navy, my dad opened up a business too. Yeah, so he opened up like a TV, like VCR, back when VCRs were a thing, camcorder repair. Like he was like an electrician, but for these like electronics. And, he started from the ground up, did that, had his own storefront, the whole thing. And so just seeing them, like, it was low-key like all I knew was like, oh, okay, well, maybe in your younger years you get a job. And then you become an entrepreneur. That's just kind of like what I thought you did, And so when mom and dad did that, and then after school or on the weekends, I would go to my mom's shop just to hang out, kick it, whatever. Every 5, 10, 20 minutes, clients after clients, and they're just getting alterations done. They're getting custom dressmaking done. And, me and, my sisters and my brother, we're just kicking it, whatever. We're youngsters, right? Just running around. But that always resonated with me. Like, wow, my mom has loyal clients just off just like, not basic, but just off clothing, just, alterations and stuff. And I'm like, that's pretty, that always stuck with me. And I was just like, damn, that's pretty dope. And if I can do something like that to where you have reoccurring like income or clients, that would be super sick. And with barbering, we could do that. So when they knew I was gonna do my thing, they're just like, go for it. We got you. We're here for you. We got your back. Same thing with the white bitch. She was like, do it. You've opened up other businesses before. Let's do this. You won't know until you try. And so it's just burning the ships. That's it. All in or nothing. So we got 3 locations. The first location, we have 10 chairs. The Meadows Mall, we have 11. And then this location, we have 12. So we have about, 33 on the squad right now. All the chairs are full. It's been a blessing, man. It's been a blessing just to grow. I don't advertise on Indeed, or I don't even advertise that we have a chair on social media or anything. It's just, the right people will come into your life. That's how I feel. And it's been a blessing to grow and just fill the chairs and just help everyone on that journey, whatever that journey is for them. Not your average barbershop setup, should I say. And I don't want to say certain things because I don't want to offend other shops or whatever, but I just want to be different. We just want to be different, but still provide like a premium service. And we needed the build out to match that.